became less frequent. Then they stopped altogether. Mark and I fell into a routine. We took Danny to his pediatrician appointments, got him vaccinated, enrolled him in our health insurance. Legally, we couldn't make any major decisions without Jessica's consent, but when months turned into a year with no contact, we consulted a family lawyer. The lawyer explained that while we didn't have formal custody, Jessica's abandonment was creating a complicated situation. We could file for temporary guardianship, which we did. When Jessica didn't respond to the court summons, because we had no way to reach her, the court granted us temporary custody. Danny was the light of our lives. He took his first steps in our living room, said his first word, out to Mark, which made my husband cry, and started calling us Mama and Papa by the time he was 2. We enrolled him in preschool, signed him up for Little League, helped him with homework, and tucked him in every single night. When Danny was 5, he asked about his real mommy. We had age-appropriate conversations about how some families look different, and that sometimes mommies need help taking care of their babies. We never spoke poorly of Jessica, we simply said that she had needed to go away for a while, and we were lucky enough to get to take care of him. As Danny got older, the questions became more complex. We were always honest with him, showing him pictures of Jessica from before he was born, explaining that she was young and felt overwhelmed. We made sure he knew he was loved and wanted, even if the circumstances of how he came to us were unusual. Throughout all of this, Jessica was a ghost. No birthday cards, no Christmas presents, no phone calls. It was like she had vanished from the face of the earth. Mark and I eventually went through the legal process to adopt Danny formally when he was 8. Since Jessica had abandoned him and we couldn't locate her despite hiring a private investigator, the court terminated her parental rights and finalized our adoption. Danny excelled at everything he touched. He was valedictorian of his high school class, earned a full scholarship to engineering school, and graduated summa cum laude. He got a job at a major tech company right out of college and quickly moved up the ranks. More importantly, he grew up to be kind, thoughtful, and generous. He called us every week during college, came home for holidays, and always remembered our anniversary and birthdays. He brought home girlfriends for us to meet, asked for Mark's advice about everything from career decisions to mortgage rates, and consulted me about decorating his first apartment. 3 years ago, he met Emma, a wonderful woman who works as a pediatric nurse. She fit into our family perfectly, and when Danny proposed last year, we couldn't have been happier. They had a beautiful wedding last spring, and Emma has embraced us as her in-laws completely. Mark and I have been talking about downsizing for a while. We're both 53 now, and our big family home feels too empty with Danny grown and gone. We've been casually looking at condos and smaller houses, but nothing really caught our eye. Plus, the market is so competitive that everything decent gets snapped up immediately. Which brings us to yesterday morning. Danny called and asked if he and Emma could come over for lunch. Nothing unusual, they come by most Sundays. But when they arrived, they both had these weird, excited expressions, like they were bursting with a secret. After we finished eating, Danny cleared